In the first video, something I said is that I wanted to maintain the consistency of playing guitar every single day. After I posted the first video, I ended up throwing out my back, and so I wasn't able to sit properly for a couple of days. I had to lay down, so I couldn't hold the guitar. I allowed myself to rest for a few days, and here I am picking it back up. You know, the law of diminishing intent. The longer you wait to do something, the less likely you are to do it. Last time I left off, I was trying to figure out the D chord. Now, I have made some progress. Not a lot, but it is huge. So, the issue I was having before with the D chord was, the strings would sound muted and like it would sound like I'll be plucking them. And so I've been moving my fingers around and I discovered something. At least with this very bottom one. When I'm moving my finger around, the sound actually changes. So before it went from something like that, muted, to I was able to actually get a sound. And so I got that by pressing a little bit harder down on the string itself. There it is. Okay, I just gotta have my finger remember that particular position. It is not very comfortable on my hand. I don't know if you can see that, but freaking progress, man. Alright, now I just gotta do the same with I fucking did it! Oh! I feel like I never want to let go. I never want to forget where this hand belongs. Man, oh man. Like my fingers are all kind of like, all the skin is kind of like bent in, my fingernails all like bent and curved. Cool. I gotta develop calluses and stuff. I think that'll help a lot. I think my fingers are a little bit too mushy right now. But, wow. Learning a lot. That was really cool. Alright, so every video that I watched and the few things that I read, they all kind of said the same thing, that maybe the reason you're having those issues with the plucking sound was because of the finger position wasn't in the right place, which that was part of it, but that wasn't what was causing my problem, or that your fingers were touching other strings and that was causing it to be muted. That wasn't the cause for mine either. But after playing around, the one thing I figured out that nobody mentioned is that you actually have to press down on the string pretty hard. Not pretty hard, but like my fingers didn't want to press down as hard as needed. And so when I had my fingers just kind of on the strings or pressing down even just a little bit, I would get the plucking sound. And so the difference was I actually had to press down all the way. And so that was really cool. I was able to figure that out, and yeah, cool little accomplishment. And now I can actually, I feel like, move on in peace and learn the rest of the chords that I need to learn. So I just wanted to share that. Alright, so I was thinking about something. If I could pick out the muted strings on the D chord, which right now I'm not even holding it properly, I'm actually purposely muting them. But if I was able to pick up on them because the only string that we were actually strumming that's still open was this one, and so if that's the only one and the rest of them are muted, it's really easy to pick up on that. And so that got me thinking, what if I have every other chord wrong too, because my fingers weren't pressing down hard enough. And so what if I didn't pick up on the other chords, because together they all sound fine, but if you play them out individually. And so now I have to go through every chord that I did learn and actually play them properly, string by string, to make sure each one is making the sound that they're supposed to make. I basically learned I'm playing every single chord improperly. And I need to go through and relearn them. I think that's going to conclude the second episode. Nothing too long. So thanks for watching. That's going to conclude it for this episode. Peace out.